How friendly these new fish are. Yeah.
We get tons of people coming in here constantly asking questions like, who did this? Where can I get? I only want one.
Right.
That's scary. Our trucks would sit here, and every scoop of dirt that came out had to go into the truck.
Like a Beetlejuice house or something.
Right?
You would not think that you were in downtown Chicago. You would think you were somewhere in the Rockies or something. Look at this beautiful patio. Welcome to living the Aquascape lifestyle. All right, Hot Tub Tony's. This was the last project you did last year, wasn't it?
Barely snuck it in.
Look at that. You wanted some curb appeal? You got him curb appeal, Brian. Yeah, let's go check out the last project from 2020. December 2020.
Yeah.
We don't usually work that late. And look who it is. It's Hot Tub Tony himself.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, Hot Tub Tony?
What's going on?
You happy with the water feature?
Love the water feature.
It's certainly curb appeal. That's what you were going for, right?
Everybody asks questions. Who did that? Who did that? Tell them all the time.
Brian did it.
Brian, yeah, Brian.
Come meet us up
I
there.
did it all. I love the way the crack in the water's coming on there. That aging press of the antiquing. I like that. I mean, we can clean it up. We started cleaning it up, and I'm like, you know, I kind of like the way it looks. It looks aged and...
So you just wanted some curb appeal for people swinging by down and then...
Yeah, it makes the sign pop, makes everything pop.
How long have you been here?
I've owned a building for 7 years now.
Okay, so this was quite a change. So this is the first year.
Well, it was very cold and very warehousey, and now we get tons of people coming in here constantly asking questions like, who did this? Where can I get? I only want one.
Right.
Well, we went crazy because we wanted it right.
Well, this was
the Wizards of Water.
The Wizards of Water. This was the last project we did last year, and you ran it in the winter with ice, right?
Yep,
right.
Never shut it off with the water. It's just, everybody loves it, man.
Amen.
Another cool project, like Greg said, finished this December of 2020, and he really just wanted some curb appeal. Not much to it. We got 5 of the rippled urns. I think the key with these is try to set them at different heights. And not only did we set them at different heights, but we kind of raised the elevation over in this area and then lowered the elevation in this area. So we've got them, which automatically makes that one taller and then these ones lower. But you're playing with the original topography. It just gives it a lot more interest. We've got 2 pumps on here, 2 5-to-9s split between all of them. Running a 3-inch line all the way over to them, and then we spider off and run 2-inch lines up through the center of them. And you can see we've got lights everywhere. The one thing this definitely needs is some plants, and so that's why we actually stopped by. I want to come out and do a whole landscape bed in front of everything and really set this off. We should just have tons of color, some height in the back. It'll look incredible once we start getting some more plants out here. The other thing I would say, I love these rippled urns. Obviously, I'm pretty partial to the stack slate urns, seeing that I built the first one, but these rippled ones are really cool. And the reason I love them is they have a totally different sound. If you look at this rounder edge right in here, what happens is water really wants to hold on to that round edge and then follow it back this way and then come down. So when I slow this down, you can really see the difference in the way the water moves over the top of it. So it gives a totally different effect and totally different sound than the scalloped and or the stacked slate ones. Really cool.
So where are we, Brian?
We're in Chicago.
In an alleyway.
In the alleyway. So this is good that we have to start back here because it gives you a good perspective of what we had to work with. Just on the other side.
I can hear it.
Can you?
I can hear it. Can you hear it?
Maybe it's because you've been doing this for like your entire life.
So I got my McDonald's coffee. You got your cold coffee.
You can even see here, this is the panel we removed to get in and out of here. Our trucks would sit here, and every scoop of dirt that came out had to go into the truck.
And then every time somebody came down, you had to move the truck.
And every single time somebody would come down, we'd have to move the truck. And so it takes a lot to do a job in the city. I compared it to, you know, those, I don't even know what you call them, but you know how those people would build those pirate ships or those sailboats inside of glass bottles?
Oh my gosh, yeah. That's a good analogy.
That's what this pond is like.
So I guess we're walking all the way around.
We got it, because there's no other way to get there.
Is this the house?
5520, it's this one.
Beautiful house. Look at this. I love these old homes with such good bones. Madam President, how fun of a day is this?
Oh my gosh, it's my favorite day all week. This looks like a Beetlejuice house or something.
Right?
Beetlejuice.
I love, when I get to go on these consultations in these old homes, it just brings me back to my childhood because I grew up in these.
You did. When I met you, when I came out and met your dad, and you built your own pond, you were living in an old Victorian home from what, how old was it?
So now it's probably 200 years old because it was like 160 some years old when.
So you designed this pond, you worked on it for a day or two, and you've not seen it finished because they only finished it a week or two ago?
They finished this like 3 weeks ago to a month ago. That scared me. Seeing the lock, I was like, oh,
yeah.
I'm gonna drive down to the city.
Oh, I love it.
But look at how awesome this is back here.
You would not think that you were in downtown Chicago. You would think you were somewhere in the Rockies or something. Look at this beautiful patio. Yeah, big rocks, the creeping Jenny in it, drilled boulder, little bench right here. It's got my name all over it. And this is how you live the aquascape lifestyle, Chicago style. And we put the patio in too, the bluestone patio, right?
And they really wanted this pathway. It wasn't exactly what I wanted to do because I would have rather seen this just all landscape and just focus everybody here, but it worked.
Look at the fish, they are ready to eat.
Biofalls, we couldn't put the skimmer box any other place but there. Like over here, close to the patio would have looked weird. Over here, we really wanted to leave room for more plants and stuff. And so we put it there, but then to kill the dead area, you can see these aggressive jets.
Wow, this is spectacular.
What's nice about this feature, it's set up to run 100% year round. And with these jets so close to the surface, it'll keep a huge hole open right here.
Right.
You know what this reminds me of? The pond was like the front entrance of the building. Those stones, that weathered limestone.
Yep.
Everything came through that one part of the gate.
Yeah, you can see it where the ivy's no longer growing.
Oh yeah.
Look at how fast it grew back though.
Yeah.
Wow, that is impressive.
Yeah, we had the spider crane took up every bit of this patio space. You can imagine like moving that arm out to the alley.
Look at how friendly these new fish are. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just teasing you. Great job, Brian. I love my job.
And this is what I love. When biofalls are hidden like this. Purposely taking the biofalls away from it being the main waterfall. Letting the water roll out a little bit. Then coming to that waterfall before it twists, turns, and then falls down the big fall right there. It also gives a lot more room to plant things up. It's such an easy way to hide that. And then you can see because we built this up so high, the fence is right there. We have a pretty massive retaining wall back in here holding back all of this soil. So the retaining wall goes from here all the way back there and there. And we don't have to get anything fancy with the retaining wall because nobody will ever see it. So it's really just to support all the vegetation and the soil and everything up in here. And then this is a common thing for us lately where we use the brick inside the pond and it allows us to cantilever out the patio over the top. It also allows us to go straight down there without using a whole lot of real estate in the pond, where boulders supporting that bluestone would be really tricky. First, to get them flat at the top would be hard. The other thing is boulders, if they're 2 feet tall, they're usually 2 feet wide, so it would take up, like I said, a whole lot more real estate. You can see how much the fish just love playing in the jets. Yeah, his fish are surprisingly tame for how new the pond is.
What I so love about this is there is nothing that you could put in this backyard. I mean, we are in a city lot and it is loud out here, but it is completely, this water feature completely transforms the space. The only thing I don't like about my job is having to leave. If you want to make a big impact in a spot, get rid of the grass. I mean, this is not inviting to sit over there, okay? Or certainly over there. You can't even sit over there. But over here, I mean, it's a completely different atmosphere and it all starts with the water. And so many people are working from home. So many people obviously obviously are living at their houses. They're enjoying their properties more because they're not traveling as much. This is an investment that will keep paying off in dividends. And this pond has only been here for 6 weeks or so. Imagine every year it's just gonna look nicer, it's gonna transform, plants are gonna continue to grow. This is what living the aquascape lifestyle is all about. You can do this anywhere. You can do it in the suburbs, you can do it in the city, you can do it anywhere. If you're interested in living the aquascape lifestyle too, check out the link below to find a certified aquascape contractor by you. I love my job.